All right, so here we are talking about the creative part of PSET 1. So this is what was implemented um in like in main widget 2. So that's all down here and hidden from view at the moment. And so this kept a lot of the functionality as the main widget 1, which was the first, 4 out of the 5 sections of the PSET. But it also has the little fun creative aspects of it. So here we go. This is what it looks like when you start out. Just to set like a baseline, we could use A through G to change like the root of our pitch. Let's see, it's A, it's G, and you can see the root pitch changing down here. So you could change the root pitch. We're going to put back to C, and then once they're there, or it starts off based in C, but whichever root side you're going to be in that major, you could then use 1 through 8 in order to play. And then if something's playing, wanted to cut it off, that would be 0. So very similar to my implementation of part 1. We can go into, so right now we're not in mixer mode, but if we go into mixer mode, you could play multiple things at once. So that all is pretty standard, not quite all that creative, but definitely a useful base to start from. And then my creative part comes in when we press P. Stop the gain a little bit. Beautiful, right? Introduction to probably what's My Chemical Romance's most favorite or most famous song. The Teenagers is probably up there as well. Maybe their second most famous song. And so I implemented that by I essentially created another envelope called the layer, and this just let me delay each of those notes for however much time until I wanted them to start, and then I could put that into a mixer, and that was just sort of fun. So with that, if I wanted to, I could overlap this. Which, doesn't quite sound as My Chemical Romance-y as anymore, but can be sort of fun. My computer's struggling a little bit with the audio just because Zoom is also running. Feel free to also do this in your own time. And then the second creative thing that I've sort of got, because I was like, okay, this plays a song, and yes, I could just like write more songs. But that's not like as interactive as I would want generally, right? Like I want this and something else would be if you press Q. That sort of just gives you some notes to some pretty basic songs. And or not some notes, that sort of gives you just like the position in the main that the numbers that you should be pressing in order to play it. So on and so forth. And pressing Q again will give you another random song. Yeah. And that's just about it. If I forgot to cover anything here, I'll be sure to add it to the README, and you could check that out there. But thanks for watching.